Welcome back. Question for you guys. What did you get? What do you get when you mix a little bit of country with the Chiefs?
Well, you get hit songs like the 2020 hit Run It Back.
That's right.
Popular in the Spotify streets.
We want to welcome in one of the biggest Chiefs fans we know, country singer Blaine Howard. Woo!
Welcome back.
Blaine, thanks so much for being with us this morning. The last time we saw you was after the Chiefs pulled off that insane win against the Bills in last year's playoff. It was amazing.
Yeah.
What's been going on since then?
Oh man, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a fun year of touring. I've been playing a lot of shows up there in the KC area. Got to play the Kansas State Fair. I played the Red Rally up there for training camp. I even got to play draft day inside Arrowhead Stadium. It's been awesome. But right now, I actually just put out a Christmas album that came out today. That's what I've been working on lately. That and obviously Chiefs parodies.
I love it.
So Blaine, you're from Arkansas. What originally made you become a Chiefs fan?
Yeah, I actually was born in southeast Kansas, and so whenever we went up for holidays, my grandfather always had the Chiefs games on, and so that was what was on TV, and it was the first NFL experience that I had, and I was hooked from, when I was a little kid. So always kind of kept up with the Chiefs, started going to games and all that stuff, and they've always been my team. And being from Arkansas, we don't have professional sports teams, so, a lot of people gravitate towards Dallas, but for me, it was always the Chiefs.
All right, Blaine, on the musical side, you had an encounter with another real big Chiefs fan. We're talking about Tech Nine. You guys got to play in September in Hutchinson, Kansas at the State Fair. What was that like?
We did, man, and Tech's such a nice guy. We actually we did the Red Rally in St. Joseph with him and the State Fair in Kansas. He's a great guy, and man, he loves Kansas City, and he can pull a crowd, man. Those fans of his are diehard. He's so great, such a nice guy, treats everyone with so much respect. It's just been awesome to get to hang out with him and perform shows with him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Blaine, now we heard you have a new parody song for us ahead of this weekend's matchup, but before we get there, what do you think is going to happen on Sunday?
I'm a little nervous with some of the wide receiver injuries. I know McColl just went to IR, and obviously Juju had the concussion scare last week. So I'm hoping that our receivers are healthy this week, but I still think we're going to pull it out. This is a big game for us. We're up 2 games in the division. We're in first place in the AFC. So if we can win this game, we'll be up 3 games in the division with 7 to go. That's a huge lead that's almost insurmountable. I won't say it's completely insurmountable, but I think they're going to pull it out. I'm saying Chiefs 27, Chargers 21.
Okay.
All right. Well, we want to hear the new parody song, so stand by, Blaine. Let's roll it.
Sounds good.
Chiefs won Sunday, happy days. Bills lost Sunday, happy days. Raiders lost Sunday, happy days. Red Friday, heading to LA, sitting in first place too. We play the Chargers on Sunday night, oh happy days. We play the Chargers at SoFi, oh happy days. These Red Fridays are yours and mine. These Red Fridays are yours and mine. Happy days.
Yeah!
I love it.
A song from Nick's childhood.
Should be a show open.
Oh, my God.
We love him.
I love that. Well done, Blaine. That was awesome.
Great tune.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been really cool to do those parodies, kind of on and off throughout the season. When the playoffs come around, I like to do them every week. But in case folks didn't see it, Henry Winkler is a big Patrick Mahomes fan, and Mahomes invited him to join his family in the box this Sunday at SoFi. So hopefully, the Fonz shows up. So that was kind of my ode to Henry Winkler there.
Hey.
I would show up anywhere Patrick Mahomes suggests I should be. It seems like a great
Absolutely.
time. We'll be happy.
All right. Hey, before we get you out of here, Blaine, let's talk about your Christmas album, all right? Tell us about it, and where can people find it?
Absolutely, yeah. I've started working on this, back in February. That's kind of how you got to work for Christmas albums to get them out on time. So I was literally recording Christmas songs in July this summer. But yeah, it came out today. You can find it on my website, blainehoward.com, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora, pretty much everywhere you listen to your music, you can find it there. It's got my original Christmas song called Christmas in the Car. It's my true story of growing up. We'd open presents in Arkansas and then drive 7 hours up to southeast Kansas to spend time with my grandparents and my cousins up there. And so, you know, it's a really personal album for me. It's not just country stuff. It's everything that I listened to Christmas album-wise growing up. So it's got, you know, my mom always had the Carpenters playing and Bing Crosby and Perry Como, but it's also got the gospel stuff and it's got, you know, country stuff too. So it's really a great, kind of rounded thing of my entire Christmas experience.
All right, thanks so much, Blaine. We're out of time. We got to go, but thanks. Can't
See you
wait to
soon,
hear
man.
it.
Thank you so much.